Hey folks, welcome to this exclusive London Games Festival official selection video. I'll be demoing our upcoming point-and-click adventure title called Lost in Space: The Adventure Game, based on the 1960s TV series Lost in Space. My name is Dustin Adair, I'm the lead developer here at Scary Robot, and today I'll be your tour guide on our game demo. Alright, well, I got my trusty gamepad, so let's jump in. So we start with a little introductory video where we actually see the other members of the Jupiter 2. Here we see Dr. Smith and Robot, and we can find out just how much of a lazy body Dr. Smith is. Actually, in the game you'll get to play as Dr. Smith and Robot, as well as Will Robinson. A great little fact here too is our license allows us to use not only the likeness of the characters, but the original dialogue for the show. So all the characters are the original voices, with one exception, and that's Will Robinson, right on cue. Because Will is talking throughout the game, you play him a lot in the game, so as a result we had to actually use a different voice, but we found a really good voice that I think works well for the game. So at this point, we get to meet Professor Robinson, Professor John Robinson, who's Will's dad, and so the idea is that Will has always been a very well-behaved kind of young man. You know, it's in the 60s, you know, very polite, but he's starting to come into his own. There was a few episodes that kind of alluded to that, that he was, you know, no longer a kid anymore, and also just the fact that he's kind of sowing his oats a little bit, you know, and he would do that sometimes. In some episodes, he would get into a lot of trouble, and we're kind of working off that idea. Is that what would happen if Will Robinson just kind of breaks the rules a little bit, and we have all these kind of things, cascading events that come out of that. So here we are, nighttime. He's sneaking out because he wants to go check out that cave that he was told not to go check out.
Okay, just a quick look in the cave. It'll be fine.
Yeah, famous last words, right? Alright, so shield generator. That's what protects everyone from, you know, outside invaders, but because he's just going to be gone for a few minutes, that's okay, you know. He's just going to do a quick look and go back. Unless, you know, someone's following him. And if there wasn't, then we'd have no game, right? Alright, so he comes into our first location, which is this nice little cave here to explore.
Wow, look at this place.
But what he didn't know is that he was being followed. So we have the mystery figure. That's the big question mark, is who's behind this. But now he's waved his little magic wand, and now he's got him trapped in here. But he's okay, of course. You know, it's a kid-friendly game. So all right. So now he's.
Where did this thing come from?
He's checking out the boulder here, blocking the exit.
Jeepers, it's massive. Well, I gotta find a way to get past it. So let's see what I can find to help.
All right. So there's our controls. General idea there. All right. So here we are in the cave. Let's check out the boulder. We can look at it.
It's blocking the exit.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. All right, let's try pushing on it.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
huge.
that was gonna be way
There's
too
no way I
easy.
can move it.
Okay, so let's go see what else we can. Okay, we have these orange gems, but it's not highlighting, so we can't interact with them yet. Let's see what else there is. Let's see, and we get some flashing. That's the rock scanner we brought in and apparently dropped.
It's banged up. I guess I have to calibrate it again.
Alright, and here we go into our first mini puzzle. So the idea here is you're trying to get all of the pieces to illuminate. You can see a little green on the side there to show how many you've actually activated. It takes a little while to figure this out. It's pretty simple, but I'm obviously going to go through this a little faster. But the idea here is you get them all lined up, like so.
Hey, I fixed it.
And it's
now.
fixed.
Maybe I should try skimming that large boulder.
Alright, so we got our first mission, which is to come over here. You see the boulder all highlighted to let us know, and you see it's flashing the Y button. Bring up the inventory, and now it's telling us to interact with it using the scanner.
Let's see, iron, minerals. It's a rock, all right. And it's blocking my way out.
Yeah. Informative, but not helpful.
What else can I
Okay.
scan around here?
So he's saying, what else can we explore? What else can we interact with? And if you look, oh wait, there you go. See, now the orange gems are lighting up. Now we can actually interact with them. So let's try that again. Let's do the same thing.
Wow, that's never happened before.
All right, gems do something different. Nope. And a near miss with the giant boulder. Now that's classic television for you right there, isn't it? Alright, so now let's explore what we have around here. Now we have this giant rock. And if we look, let's come over here and look at it.
Rock hammer's trapped under it.
There you go. So there's our rock hammer, which we dropped. Conveniently squished there. Let's try and pick it up.
I can't get it. It's stuck under that rock.
Of course. Of course. Alright, so we gotta find some way to move that rock. Oh, let's try pushing on it. Let's try that.
No, I can't move it with just my bare
I guess Will isn't as strong as he looks, right? Okay, so let's see what else there is to help. Oh, look at this. Now we got some hanging boards that shifted from the quake there.
I can't reach them. They're too high
Yeah,
up.
it makes sense. He's not much of a jumper. Alright, but oh, hey, there you go. Pick that up. Now we got ourselves a board in the inventory. I bet you if we come back here, let's head over to the boards again. Look at that. Let's try this. Let's try hitting it. Now we got more boards.
No, there's some nails sticking
Oop.
out. I'll have
No,
to
we
remove
don't.
them
Not
first.
yet. Alright, so there's some nails in there. So if we try and pick it up.
The nails are still there. I have to remove them first.
Alright. Conveniently, we still have our hammer over here. Now we got to find some way. If we look, there's not many choices at this point, right? Scanner's not going to do any good. Well, let's try scanning it.
And it's scientifically confirmed. It's a rock.
Alright, and he's a smart aleck. Okay, so let's try the board. Success?
Hey, I got my rock hammer back.
Alright.
There's a
And
crack in
key moment there. Look at that. The rock, when it dropped, it formed a little crack. So that'll obviously come in handy. Otherwise, why would we mention it? Alright, let's try the hammer. There you go. Look at that.
Alright, I got the nails.
We got nails. And let's see. We can pick up the boards as well.
I got lots of stuff now. Maybe I can combine some of it.
Alright, so back to the inventory. We're going to get a quick lesson on how to combine things. Just a little simple bit of crafting. We'll start with like hammer nails. What the heck? That's useless, right? But if we look at it, we have like these three boards. They're in almost the shape of a ladder, right? What's the one thing we're missing? Well, that would be the other piece. So let's try combining them. Now we have ourselves a ladder in pieces, as it says. So we're not done yet. Let's try taking those nails that we just got and putting it to there. There we go. Now we have a ladder. Or kind of. Let's try it. So if we come over here. Oh, look at that. We got some blue gems that are high up there, which we can't reach unless we use the ladder. So let's try that.
I can't use it yet. The
Okay.
nails are still sticking
A
out.
little mature there. A little premature, rather. Let's, we got the nails sticking out, right? You see that? Okay. Unsecure ladder. So let's use the hammer on that. There we go. Okay, now we have ourselves a working ladder. Let's try that again. There you go. Bingo. Alright, so let's try climbing up the ladder. There we go. And I don't think I'm going to touch it. I'm going to try the hammer.
I can't use the hammer with that.
I doesn't want to try that. Okay. Let's try it with the scanner.
Jeepers, it exploded. Oh, look, a piece of the blue gem broke off. I better scan it.
Oh.
Wow! The rock scanner made the blue gem explode.
Okay.
Let's try that again.
That's probably good to know, right?
Hey, another piece of the blue gem broke off.
Okay, so now we have this blue gem. We have a blue gem that you can scan and make explode. And we're trying to get the heck out of this room, so it would make sense that we'd try this. Let's put the gem on the boulder. Oh, stay. Good gem. Alright, so now we know that if you scan blue gems, they explode, so let's try our luck. Are we done?
No, it didn't do much. Maybe if I could get the gem inside the boulder.
Okay, so we're not done yet. Oh, but look at this. Now we reveal yet more gems.
Hey, more gems.
Thank you. Stole your thunder. Sorry, Will. Alright, so we have more gems explored. They're up high, which means that we probably want to take our ladder. Our handcrafted ladder. And let's try exploring those new gems. So we'll put the ladder over here by the green. And let's see what that does for us. Let's climb the ladder. There we go. And we will try scanning it.
Whoa! That green glue
Crystallized.
It says it formed a hard crystal surface that can withstand extreme temperatures.
Okay. Good to know. So we have a hard crystal surface that can withstand extreme temperatures. I'm sure that'll come into play. Because that's an adventure game for you, right? Alright, so let's see what the red guys do. Although, I'm sure some of you already kind of guessed what's coming, right?
The red room looks really hot. Let's see, it has the properties of lava.
Who would have thunk?
And it would burn through almost anything.
Okay, so... Oops. Don't want to climb that. I want to collect it. Alright. So we have red that's like lava, green that's like crystallizing, and we have this cracked rock, which we haven't messed with yet. But if you look at that crack, and if you think about the stuff that's around here, I'd say a good fit would be this. What do you think? Doing this a little fast. There'd be a lot more trial and error for most players, but we got limited time here, so I'm trying to make it fast yet still show some of the catches you might face. So for example, let's come over here and you go, oh, okay, there's that crack. Let me try hitting it with the hammer.
Nah, it didn't do much.
There you go. So what else we got? Well, we have that gem that we just collected. And look at that. It conveniently fits perfectly in that little crack. How's that? What a surprise. And what do we do with the gems? We scan them. And it breaks off a piece. Alright, so now we got ourselves a rock. So if you think about it, what we want to do is collect lava, right? So let's try that. Let's come over here. Put our ladder down. And let's take that rock that we just collected. There you go. Put that down on the ground. And let's see if we can get ourselves some red hot lava. Let's do it.
Oh, it disintegrated the rock.
Alright, so the rock isn't exactly lava friendly. Alright, but we need to protect that rock somehow. And if you think about it, what's the best way to protect a rock would be with crystallizing goo, of course, yes. So we need to go get ourselves yet another rock. Alright. So we will use the scanner. Look at that.
Hey, another piece
In
of
the
blue
supply
gem.
of blue gem crystals. Thankfully. Otherwise you'd just be trapped in here for forever. Pick up the ladder. Let's head back over. Alright. And get ourselves another rock. Put the blue gem in there, just like we did before. Oh, we can skip too. I forgot about that. If you do a cutscene after the first time, you can skip it. So that makes things go a lot faster. Forgot to mention that. Alright, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the ladder down, but I'm not going to put the rock... I'm not going to put the rock down. Let me explain why. If you look at it, the rock says it's kind of brittle, can be shaped. There's the hint that you can actually use it. We want to shape it, and the reason why is I'm saving us a little time. Because if I crystallize just the regular rock, and we go put it under the lava would just roll around the edges. So rather than have to go back and get another rock, a new blue gem, and then a rock, we're going to go ahead and cut. And we can also do this too. You don't have to climb up the ladder every time. You can also do a shortcut,
Goo crystallized
and just
gold.
because you're touching the gems above, you can sort of make that go a little bit faster. Alright, now we got ourselves a crystallized green bowl. Once again, this is a very shortened version. For most players, there's a lot of back and forth, a lot of trial and error to try and figure this out, but I want to show you as much as I can of this in the time we have. So, we'll put this down. There you go. Alright, so now we'll climb up here again. And now, this time, instead of disintegrating the rock or just going around the sides of the rock, it actually fills up. And he gingerly, carefully puts the red hot lava into his pocket. Because it's an adventure game, and that's what you do in adventure games. Alright, so, of course, we're going to try this. Remember, the whole idea now, the mission right now is how do we get a blue gem inside the boulder? And now we have lava. Let's try this.
Whoa! It made a giant hole in the boulder.
How's that for convenient? There you go. All right, so now that we have a hole, the only thing we're missing is a blue gem to shove in there. All right. Scan yet again.
Hey, another piece of the blue gem broke off.
Oh, I'll be funny here just for a quick second. Some people do this by mistake. They do the wrong thing. If you scan it again.
Ugh, I forgot.
Oops. That's all right. You can always just grab another. There you go. And, of course, like I said, skip the cutscene. Once you've done it the first time, repetitive ones you can actually just bypass. There you go. So we're going to put that in there. And it stays. Thankfully. And what do we do with gems? We scan them.
Uh-oh.
You did.
It. I escaped.
Oh. Almost did make. And I don't know if you noticed that, but he drops the rock scanner, gets stuck back behind.
If nobody's awake yet, maybe I can sneak back in and no one.
So here we are coming back to Jupiter 2, but because he turned off the shield generator and snuck away, look at the results here.
Robot.
Now everyone's missing. Looks like destruction all over the place.
Dad! Where is everybody?
So that small little action of his, you see now has massive, major consequences.
I turned this off. This is my fault.
There you go. Now it dawns on him that he is the guilty party. And there you go. There is the demo. I hope you enjoyed that.
Danger, danger, Will Robinson.
There you go. And this is a nice little trailer to show you some of the other scenes. As I said, you play as Will, Dr. Smith, and Robot. And these other characters are some classic villains that come back from the show. So the license doesn't allow us to create new canon. So the Jupiter 2 will not make it back to Earth, unfortunately. But we do get to revisit, like the Keeper here, some of the classic villains, and even the Cyclops, for those that remember.
Please, Dr. Smith, don't start your tricks again. You always get in trouble.
Never fear, Smith is here. You're perfectly
And of course, classic banter.
Silence, you cackling clod!
Well, that's about it. Let me start by saying a major thank you to the London Game Festival for making our game, Lost in Space the Adventure game, an official selection. We're really thrilled and honored to be a part of the festival. And also, thank you for actually watching this demo. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to try the game out, the demo is currently available on either Steam or Itch. There you can find more information. Of course, on Steam, you can wishlist. Please feel free to. If you'd like to get more information about the game or to reach out to us, the best place there is to just go to lostinspacegame.com. You can find more stuff as well as like links to our Discord. And that's probably the best way to reach out to us if you'd like to talk to us. But in the meantime, the game is still in development. We still got a ways to go. But we'll be posting everywhere to let you know what the status is. And we hope you follow the game. We hope you're interested. And I hope you enjoy it. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Bye.